Hello guys, this is your boy Trisha Quantity here. We're back with another video. This is gonna be my overall thoughts on what I thought of God of War Ragnarok. I gotta say, guys, I appreciate all the love that you guys have showed on the series. I appreciate all the love that you guys have showed on the videos that I upload for you guys, and just want to say thank you for all the love and support. With that being said, we're gonna jump straight into this and my overall thoughts and just what I thought about everything. We're gonna go over the good, the bad, and what I thought could have been better. Um, so if you guys could you just do me but this is gonna be something new that I'm gonna be doing going forward with when I do game walkthroughs. I'll like an extra video, kind of like you can listen to it like a podcast if you will, or do whatever you got to do. Where I give my thoughts, what I thought about the game, and what I recommend it, and I go over the good, the bad, the ugly, and so we can just do that. With that being said, we'll jump straight into this. I'm gonna start off with everything that I did like and what I thought was really cool, and we'll kind of go from there. Um, I gotta say though, guys, I really loved the armor. The armors that you get with the game, the unlocks and stuff like that. I actually did um because I actually maxed out all of my armors because I really wanted to see like the differences and what abilities it would give you and all that cool stuff. I thought that was really well done. I like how they implemented the armor in this game. I thought that was really well done. I think my favorite armor is definitely the dragon armor. As you can see that I've got on right now, it's probably one of my favorites. I really like it. I like the design of it. I think that's right behind the. I think the behind my second favorite would definitely be the berserker armor. I think that's really cool too. I love the designs and the great level of detail that they put on the armors. I thought that was really cool. Um, I really love the combat system in this game. Um, Now keep in mind, the combat system in this game it honestly feels like the same combat system of God of War 2018, and it is in a lot of ways from my perspective it is. I think it feels the same. But I love the 2018 combat system of God of War, so I'm not complaining there. I thought that was I love how they implemented, and I love because it feels so smooth, and I like the fact that you can switch like abilities, like so I'm doing here with the axe. You got the Jopner spear. Um, I love that. I love how they done that. Um, so that was really cool. If I had to say my favorite weapon in the game is uh, probably the Dropner Spear. Dropner Spear is really cool. It's a new weapon. I think and it's and I like using it whenever I'm in these fights. So that's very cool. I really liked it. I could say and then let's see here. Um, I did love the development of the story with the I think the um sorry I was about to sneeze. The I think some of the best moments in the story involve Kratos. I think Kratos is definitely carries the story in a lot of ways. I think Kratos. I think you know. I think you can tell his character development from God of War 2018 and into this game is I think the story that they've told in God of War Ragnarok with his character and how much he's grown into this wise older man is really cool. I really like that he talks about he talks about his past a lot in this game and a lot of moments, so it's really well done in my opinion. I really like the just everything involved, anything that involved Kratos in this game. I was really hooked into that, so I thought that was really well done. Um, I loved being able to play as different characters. I really like how they implemented like being able to play as Atreus. Um, I like how they I think at some points I like how they implemented that. Um, I just wish we got to see more of it. I thought it was really different because I was not expecting that. Um, I think they really did good with making sure that you got a little bit of everything with this game, and I think you know you had Atreus, you get to play as him a little bit. I think at some moments, correct me if I'm wrong, and I could be, because it's been a minute. You even got to like use the dwarfs or the Brock Sindri. Yeah, you got to use those guys and the combat system to try to include them in some of the fights and stuff like that. So that was really cool. I really liked it. It really felt different because like in the first game, it was just a Kratos and Atreus going through the game, and he was your support. Now Kratos has Freya, Brock and Sindri, and all these different characters to help him win these fights. So that was really cool. Uh, I love the drop near spear uh, into this game. I love how there was this cool backstory about the spear and about how Kratos and Greek was really familiar with the spear and about how he needed the spear to make sure he didn't die during the story. So I love how they brought the spear into the game. I thought that was really well done. Um, I really enjoyed all the side quests. Um, especially the berserker stuff and the whole aspect of fighting the berserker king and all that good stuff. I thought that was really cool. There was a berserker fight. I gotta say was really challenging. I gotta say it was really tough. Yeah, it was something else. And then you got the Valkyrie fight. You have the and then you had what else was it? They really threw everything at you. So yeah, and I even enjoyed some of the side quests almost sometimes more than the actual main story. So that was really cool. Um, and I really thought the game overall was the best looking game in the God of War series. I thought it was they done such an amazing job at polishing this game up and making it look as beautiful as can be. So that was really well done. Now that's pretty much everything that I did like about God of War Ragnarok. Now we're gonna get into things that I absolutely hated. Um, I think on the right list, guys, I'm gonna just come out and say it. I hate. I want to say hate. Overall, wiped up to be the greatest game, masterpiece, 10 out of 10, all the way. In my opinion, if if I do a lot of the extra stuff like getting all the armors and all of this, doing all the side quests and 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 looking at things that I did like and stuff like that. Like everything I just told you about what I did like was 100% accurate. Out and, and the first on my list, I I hated how they implemented. Um, that right there, man, is my big. I thought that the way that his character is brought into the story, and the way his character is pretty fuzzy in my opinion. Um, you hear about Tyr in the 20, I think in the 2018 version, and you hear a lot about the god of the the god war of Norse mythology or whatever. But whenever we get there, guys, but in the game wise, he actually is he doesn't do anything. Kratos, and then at the very end, you find out it was Odin, and and then at the end, like, and then if you want to, and then they actually bring Tyr back after the story, but it's a quest. You find Tyr locked up in some kind of like ship in one of the frozen realms or the other realm, I forgot what it's called, and that is so stupid in my opinion. I thought that could have been done a lot better than what it was. It was stupid, and I thought that that's like, okay, so they put this as a freaking side quest, and if you're somebody that didn't do the side quest and you just play through the main story and nothing else, then like to you, like Tyr is like, oh, he's dead. That was just a fake Tyr. Odin was pretending to be Tyr, um, and that's it. So I thought the way his character could have been done a lot better, and and I don't care what anybody says. That was pretty lazy storytelling in my opinion. That's something that I hated. I Tyr a lot of moments, you don't see him. He's there, but he's just there. He's just there to be there. Okay. So it's just stupid. It doesn't make no sense. It's like if Odin was gonna impersonate Tyr, if that was their entire plan, was just have Odin impersonate Tyr and then bring Tyr back in a side quest, that's just stupid in my opinion. Like if they would have brought Tyr back, like at the end when Ragnarok was happening, he shows up to help Atreus and Kratos, the real Tyr. Um, I would have been fine. I probably would have been mixed bag about it, but I wouldn't have like been like as hot about it as I am talking with you guys. Um, See, that was stupid. And I think if you're gonna make a character and put him into the story, don't just you need to he needs to actually be in the story. He just doesn't just you just don't need to just put him there for background noise. And that's kind of what it was. It's a lot of moments. Um, let's see. The next thing that I really didn't like. I wish done more with um let's see. I wish they would have done more with making Freya's arc with Kratos a little bit more like, I won't say heartwarming, but I would just say like a little bit more like, I guess you could say, where it feels like everything is really 100%. The meaning is there, and it feels like everything is kind of like, I don't know, guys. It's almost like Freya is trying to kill us, and then whenever Atreus turns into a bear and tries to kill her, and then she's like, "Oh, I forgive you now. Let's go find my brother." Huh? So you're just trying to kill me? So it's like it was kind of like I was left kind of scratching my head at that point. Like, okay, all right, no problem. Um, there And now keep in mind, now I loved like her, her, the story between her and her brother, and them coming together and stuff like that. That's fine. I thought that was really cool. I just thought that there should have been more there to make it more, I guess you could say, like, where you feel like everything matters and stuff like that. I guess it's more of like the fact that they just did it it feels like they just did it just to do it so that she could be part of the story now. It doesn't feel like it meant anything from my perspective. Um, but nonetheless, I did like it. I mean, I liked how whenever she came together with Kratos, I just wish it would have been built up a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. Um, let's see here. I feel like um, everything to do with Atreus, um, that was I was kind of lukewarm about it. You know, like I said before, guys. I like lot of this, lot of the God of War Ragnarok. I feel like was carried by Kratos. Um, I I personally felt like when I was watching Atreus and Kratos, I felt like it was just drama. I felt like they were just fighting just to fight. And you would see Atreus run away, then come back, Atreus run away, hide secrets, and it was just like this constant like loop of just bitching, moaning, and crying about, oh well, my dad doesn't trust me. It honestly felt like there were a lot of moments where Odin and Thor were background noise. Um, so yeah. So and then my next thoughts is that when you is right at the end here. This is another thing that I have a problem with that I didn't like too much of. We only spent I think 30 minutes in Ragnarok. The end. We spent a lot of moments during the entire game fetching and doing this, solving puzzles and doing this and doing that, but you spend 30 minutes in Ragnarok. But it's built up to be this big thing, and then you kill Odin and all this other shit happens. It's just like I thought that was kind of stupid. And then right at the end too, like Atreus is like, oh well, we need this monster fire giant to help us, kill and destroy Asgard and help save your life, Dad, and all that kind of stuff. Well, when we get there, guys, the entire then as soon as he shows up, it's almost like, oh well, we now have to protect the Asgardians because we don't want him to kill them, and they're just innocent bystanders. So now I'm just gonna have just me and Kratos, or Atreus and Kratos, climb the wall and just go in there by themselves. And now that they're gonna make Ragnarok the enemy, and he's gonna, and he's gonna be the guy that we have to keep back from hurting anybody. Okay, all right. But that literally, now I'm just like, then what was the point of trying to get him there if all you were gonna do was just like was then turn around and try to fight him? It makes no sense. And then at the very end, it's like when Freya's brother dies. Um, I don't give a shit, to be quite honest with you, because it's like, you guys were trying to bring him there, and then we get there, and then it's like, oh no, now we're gonna try to fight him. So his death was almost like, I was out of it. I didn't really care. I thought it was almost meant for, it almost felt like it was just to tug on someone's heartstrings, you know. And then it's built up to be this sacrifice, I'm just like, you know, we went and got him, and then like, and we stabbed our swords in his little frozen heart or whatever it's called, and then we make him to be the enemy when we get there. And yeah, I understand that Kratos said, "Oh well, I was wrong. Vengeance is not everything. Justice and all this kind of shit." I understand that, but like, it just felt like a big 360. Like if it was built up for the entire game to this how things are going to be, and you get there and it's just like a complete big left turn. So I don't know, man. I'm type of guy, man. Stay the course. It's like I have no problem with them with whole justice. Not vengeance, and my father's son. Let's have a good relationship, that kind of thing. I'm fine with that. I can get behind that, but dude, it's like it's hard for me to get behind something when and do all this work as the character and build everything up, and then get there, and then everything that you said was going to happen doesn't happen. What was the point of all that then? You see what I'm saying? That's one thing I didn't like about it. So I don't know, didn't like it. I honestly just I didn't say I wouldn't say I hated it, but I just didn't much care for it the way that was done. So with that being said, though, that's kind of everything that I did like and didn't like. In the overall, I feel like this game was a 8 out of 10. I personally feel like a lot of things carried this game. I feel like the story did not carry this game. I feel like, look, I'm not gonna say this game is a bad game. It's not. It's not a terrible game. I just feel like it's not the strongest story wise. It's not the strongest story game, but it's a beautiful game. It has some good things to it. I made sure to get 100% completion before I did my review. That way I could be fair and I could look at everything that I do like about it and that I thought was really good. And it just was, like I said, there's things to like about it and there's things not to like about it. It just depends what kind of gamer you are, what type of person you are. I definitely wouldn't call this game a masterpiece. Um, it's just not. But overall, it was a pretty good, solid game. I think an 8 out of 10 is fair. Um, but let me know what you thought about the game and if you've played it, what you thought about it, and tell me in the comment section below what you guys think and if you guys what you guys thought about the game. Did you like it? Did you love it? Or did you think it was a masterpiece? Um, Before I go though, real quick, I'm I will say this game is almost if there are people out there that do think this game is a masterpiece, man, I feel that that yes, basically your opinion. Masterpiece can mean different things to different people, but this game, the rating for masterpiece rating because there are moments like where next. So that's why I feel like this game, and some people is worthy of a 10 out of 10, but I just wasn't able to give it that because there's a lot of good and bad. But I feel like bad probably didn't start showing into right at the very end. So I feel like once you get like I think once you got right at the end is when everything was kind of like I was kind of left scratching my head. I wasn't, it was like, oh, okay. But yeah, like I said though, tell me what you guys think. Comment down in leave a comment down below what you guys think of the review. And if you guys played it, tell me what you think about the game. And with that being said, I love you guys. Stay safe. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.